Greetings from the Fredericktown homestead. I came out of the shop here at first light this morning. I had a guy message me that he would like some maple, and I said, "Well, come ahead and get it." And I've got this stack here of maple I can part with. He said he wanted an armload, and so it's coming on to 10 o'clock. He's not messaged me or anything yet. I made this while I was waiting. Just a tray of sorts, and I increased my stack. I did this block here. This has got 2 marks on it, I think. Yeah, 2 good marks, nice and clear. I can see that being a doorstop at some bed and breakfast somewhere, maybe. I also, he wanted an armload of maple. What did I do with it here? Here's 1 stick of it. Oh, I remember. I was going to do something with it. I got these 2 sticks here. On this stick, I have three pieces of maple. He doesn't want them plain, but you give me enough time and I'll plane most anything. I planed it all 4 sides. And now I'm thinking to use that stack that's over there on the table saw and use that to make another tray of sorts, or shelves or something. I'm thinking maybe shelves, I'm not sure. Nice thing about the maple, is it's long, it's wide, not long, wide. And most everything I deal with is 3-inch, because it comes from the pallet shop. Hey now! You guys playing around. But yeah, this is wider. This is, what's that, 4.5 inches, my guess? How close am I? If I get a tape measure, how close do you think I am? I say that's pretty close to 4.5. Well, what do you think? Bah, that's 5-inch. I'm off by 1/2 inch. Yeah, that's 5-inch. So I got 3 pieces of 5-inch. I could make a shelf out of that, or can you hear her bellowing? That cat gets up on the bed at night and says, "Treat me like the dog does, treat me like the dog does." She likes to be treated that way. Bear. I got all this cherry here, but that belongs to the farm. I'm dealing with the stuff that belongs to me. If I deal with the cherry, then I pretty much got to use it on the house. But this stuff, I can use to my heart's desire. I've got another lift like this one coming of 1 inch. This is 5/8. And I got a whole lift like this coming of 1 inch. What I would like, move a few tools over there, the table saw and the planer, have the loader come in here and take this one over to the corn crib where I can stack it out there with what I've got stacked out there already, and then bring in the other one, the 1 inch, and probably put that right here somewhere. I don't know. I need a bench. I'm using this pallet of this lift of 5/8 as my workbench, and it's not even flat. You know, I can see it goes over to here and then goes up a course here, so all the way across. And I just make do with what I got. And but I could make a workbench. I got all these 2x4s made out of cottonwood. And I'm thinking make these 2x4s are maybe 8 feet long at most, but you see most of them need to be shortened in order to get the goodness out of them. And yeah, I was thinking 7-foot maybe bench, and I don't know how to arrange my shop yet. I just don't know. I gotta. You know, it would be good. It would be good if I wasn't the only one here, and somebody else was here to give their 2 cents. If you wanted to work in the shop, I'd give you free rein to give me all the suggestions, give me all the help you can in how you'd arrange a shop in this space. It's quite a bit of space. I'm wasting a lot of space right now with this wood here. I was actually looking at this wood this morning thinking, boy, I ought to do something with that. Do something with it. And this stack here on the chairs is all planed 2 sides. And I'm kind of thinking, make yourself a little bit of room by just planing them 4 sides. I've been using out of this pile actually. This is where I grab when I. This is less than an inch, like 1/16 over 3/4. So what would that be? That would be 13/16. I saw a post saying that people should know their fractions better, and I agree. I should know my fractions better. I planed up this piece of pine. I probably should put a brand on it. This is my branding station. The brand sits on the hot plate there, but the hot plate keeps turning off. It's not all colors when I first bring it over here. This flame covers it right up from being on the hot pad. I make sure it's all covered up nice. And, you really want smoke to come out when you put the brand on the wood. That's a good smoky one. That was a hot one. That was good. That was good. Normally I turn off my gas about now with my other hand. Default through my other hand. So it looks like we have a winner. I'll sand it and it'll take all that yellowness out. And we have a nice brand on a stick of wood. I may do 2 more brands on this wood and cut it into 3 blocks and just make this into blocks. That's what I may do. I can't see any use in 18-inch 2x4 with one brand on it. So, and I got all these slats, each one with a good brand on it. And I made a piece of 3/4 with a brand on it. There you go. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is go down to the auction with everything I've got finished, minus this shelf here. I won't take that. That I'm going to give to my Amish friend. But I'll take this tray, and I'll take all these little plaque things, and whatever I make out of this stuff. I'm hoping I'll make some shelves, but I gotta just go ahead and do it. I got the time, I got the tools, I got the space. I ought to just make 6 shelves. Wow, that gobbled up some wood. 6 shelves. And also I've got, this is 1 out of 4 uprights. Each shelf has 4 uprights, 2 to a side, you see. And all of this here, right here, this is all plain 4 sides, and that's all the same dimension. Now I had to switch router bits this morning. The little bearing here at the end came off of the one that I had, so I'm down to the next size down. My biggest one, my full-sized roundover bit the dust for that bearing. So I'm on the next size down, but that seems to, it's just a little, it's not quite so severe. It rounds them over, but not quite so severe. And I had to change that out. It's kind of aggravating when you're working in a shop and tools fall apart. It seems to be the case. Sometimes tools just fall apart. And while Roger was here, the last thing he did was he fixed this table saw for me. The switch on it stopped working. And he took it all apart, and we both were here, but he was doing most of the work. And he just adventured into it and cleaned it up and figured it out and made it work again. But isn't it aggravating when things just fall apart? I'm afraid the planer's going to fall apart. $500 investment, and I don't know. But while it's all working, I might as well do what I can. With this block, because of this chip out of it, I'm thinking I'm going to cut it right there, and before I brand it, and I won't be able to round it over like I did that, because that's the big round over, and all I got now is the lesser round over. If I went to the store today, I might buy a replacement for that round over bit. But yeah, the sun has been out a couple times this morning while I've been waiting for this guy to show up, making me think maybe I'll do some mowing today. There is long grass already. I covered the compost pile over here, which what I had for sawdust. That's the stuff from out under the table saw, as well as what I created with the planer. Cover it again with grass, and that would be nice. That's my life at the Fredericktown homestead, waiting for somebody to come pick up an armload of maple. If I'd left 20 minutes ago, I could have eaten at Golden Corral for Sunday breakfast, which is something I used to do quite a bit when they were open. They just opened them up again. And I could have gone up there and got their deal where you get in for breakfast prices as a senior and sit there for a few minutes drinking coffee, and then they start cooking steaks and bring out the seafood and all the good Sunday dinner stuff. But if I go up there now, I gotta pay senior price for the regular price. Oh well, might do that still, because I gotta go up there. I could get cat food, I could get a hole saw. If I made something out of these, a hole saw would be nice. Put 2 holes in it and cut in between the holes, and then you got a handle. But yeah, don't have a hole saw yet. Clever me. See what I did here? I got this on this side, and this one didn't come out perfect. You see, it doesn't have the back of the buggy on it. I ought to sand that up, just so it looks as good as it can. But I just put one on the other side, and that can be on the inside. Clever me. But, yeah, messing about in the shop. This tray thing here went together real quick. I had everything ready for it pretty much, and just put it together and routed it, and I've been burning brains quite a bit, different places. Now I'm thinking this piece might be the arm load of maple, depending on how wide he wants it. I've got this stick right here sitting right here. Is this maple? See, one thing about it, it's real hard to tell if it's maple or not until you plane it. I don't believe that's maple. I think that's oak. What is that? Can anybody tell? Is that, the grain ain't right for, grain standing out too much from maple. I think it's oak, but I don't know. Planed up and find out. If he wants it, then it would be planed, and then he don't want it. He wants unplaned. But it's a nice stick. I probably ought to plane it up just because. And this other one here, I ought to plane this one up just because. That's maple. I don't know how wide he's looking for. I'm sure I got something that he'll want. I've even got some wide stuff, see? Down there's some wider stuff. Pretty well buried, but we could get to it. One thing about stick lumber is you can pull the side pieces off. Alright, I don't know. What do you think? Will Fredericktown Homestead go? Do you think somebody will come and want to raise their own food here? I'm beginning to doubt. I think that everybody that wants to homestead's got their property and doesn't need this, doesn't need a farm with almost limitless land, fertile ground, plenty of water, 5G, internet. They don't need that. Not for the price I'm asking, $250 a month. I mean, crimey. Nobody can afford it. And if you, of course, if you work on the house, whatever you do, it comes off against the rent. But I haven't found anybody that wants to do that. And living in amongst the Amish, I don't know. I enjoy it, but not everybody does, I guess. Today's Sunday, so the buggies all went past. on their way to church with their white shirts on, and black felt hats, and the women in their white aprons. Sunday, day of rest. They don't have to all the Amish. But, yeah. So I've been working in the shop, waiting for this guy to come pick up an armload of maple. And that is the status of the Fredericktown homestead, as it dwindles down to nothing. I'm going to have to probably give it up because nobody seems to want a homestead. Raise their own food, pigs, dairy, sheep, lots of poultry. I'll just watch it on YouTube. That's good enough, I guess. It's a pity. If I give this place up, that'll probably be the end of these posts. If you see these posts just come to a screeching halt, that'll be because I just decided to pack it in and move to the city. Move to town, or I don't know what I'll do. I don't have any other plans because this is kind of just, I was figuring that I could find somebody that would come here and want a homestead. Somebody that would want to raise their own food and live on a farm and live amongst the Amish and cook good food, raise good food. Even if we can't raise it, we've got the Amish commerce right here in the area where we can buy all kinds of organically raised stuff. And I thought somebody'd want to do it. It didn't really cross my mind that there wouldn't be a taker for this deal, but there isn't. Nobody's come forward. Nobody's really bitten the hook. Said that I'll do that. I'll come here and I'll homestead. I'll raise my own food. I don't know. Quite something. I got all this firewood for next year. See, I'm kind of planning on being here. I'm planning on staying for the rest of my days here. And but is it worth me even staying here if all I'm doing is just keeping stuff ready for somebody else to come? Is it worth it? I don't know. This lift just was part of the firewood deal, and I'm using it for stickers. I cut a bunch more stickers this morning. Took them over to the porch over there, concrete porch, and that's where this whole missing pieces is. And I also cut up whatever didn't work for a sticker into just firewood. I got all this kindling wood here. It's cold enough so the house has a fire going. You see smoke coming from the chimney. I'm keeping a fire going. It's that cold. I'm in a t-shirt, but in the shop here it's okay. I'm out of the wind and out of the cold. I got the hot plate that kind of keeps that area over there warm. If anybody wants to homestead, my contact information, I've said it before, but I'll say it again. You can contact me by emailing Jbthemilker, jbthemilker@gmail.com. That's Jbthemilker, Jbthemilker, like I milk cows, @gmail.com. I'll answer your email. All right, God bless.